I'm Mimi Stillman, flutist and artistic director of Dolce Suono Ensemble. I'm very happy to be here with Grammy-winning composer Steven Mackey at Princeton University, discussing the work that he wrote for our Mahler 100 Schoenberg 60 project, a project that we will premiere in May 2011, marking the 2011 anniversaries of Mahler and Schoenberg. And this text that you are setting for bass-baritone Eric Owens and a Pierrot ensemble configuration is fascinating, titled Herr Gutmann.
Yeah, well, the text struck me as having a lot of potential for humor because the letter is to, I think, an impresario, Herr Gutmann, is presumably an impresario, and the letter begins with, "My amazement is considerable. The whole time I have been saying I cannot live without." And the beginning of the letter sounds like something that you would expect Mahler to say, judging from his music. It's full of wonder and amazement and longing and transcendence. And this is how I think of Mahler's music. I mean, Mahler does not deal with the mundane aspects of life in his music. He swings for the fences and goes for sublime transcendence. The funny thing is, as this letter continues, the line continues, "I cannot live without that third rehearsal day." And then he continues on really tearing into Herr Gutmann about, how ridiculous it is for him to try to change the rehearsal schedule. He has some real sort of biting comments, like Herr Gutmann says that we don't need this third rehearsal day because the singing society is so enthusiastic. And he says, "Well, I'm glad you think that enthusiasm for art substitutes for rehearsal, but if we have to pile on all the rehearsal on the same day of the performance, they will be dead." And he's full of hyperbole. So I wanted to highlight that sort of paradox between our understanding of Mahler the artist, the composer, that sort of sublime transcendent figure, and our new understanding through this letter of Mahler, the human being who deals with the same trials and tribulations that composers and musicians today deal with. Grubby impresarios trying to take your rehearsal time. So yeah, it was really the humor that I'm going for.
Well, thank you. I think your setting of the text is so witty and does show a very different side of Mahler than you might expect. So thank you, Steve. We are so excited to be working with you on it.
My pleasure.